I really like this film. Like, I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. It was really, really great. Like, the acting, the story, everything. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have high hopes when it comes to Onyii Alex's movies. I feel like they're very hit or miss, more misses. So I just kind of hold my breath whenever I see her come out with a new one. But I stand corrected. This one was really, really good. And I think I liked it especially because it wasn't a typical, like, it wasn't a romance film in the way you typically think of a romance movie. So in this one, Daniel is like a playboy. He doesn't take life seriously. He smokes. He womanizes. And then one day he has one of his things in the house, and then here comes Onyii Alex busting through, telling him that she's his half sister. That his dad slept with her mom, who was their maid back in the day, got her pregnant, and then kicked her out of the house. And basically, she's coming back to take her own piece of everything, and she's not finna hear nothing other than that. So he's like, what the hell? So he's trying to call the police on her. And then he calls her aunt, his aunt, who's like basically his guardian now that his parents have passed. And she's like, yeah, actually, I do remember this lady and I do remember all the drama. I actually think that she probably is your sister. And you look, meaning Onyii, looks a lot like her, right? So she's like, yeah. And Daniel is like, no, I'm not. It's not finna happen. But she notices that Onyii is not taking Daniel's BS. So the auntie is like, you know what? She might be the key to getting Daniel to change and shaping up out of frustration. So she says that Daniel has to let the girl stay in the house. So now they're like, okay, going toe for toe, loggerheads, constantly bickering. But, are they going to push through a turning point where they, like kind of see eye to eye and start to really like connect as siblings? Or are they just going to tear each other's heads off? Watch and find out. But like I said, I actually really liked this movie. I don't want to give too much of it away because there's definitely twists and turns that I'm not mentioning. So you guys should definitely give it a watch. To me, I give this movie like an A minus. Like, it was actually a really, really good movie. I loved the plot. I loved the twists and turns. I loved the acting. Onyii actually did a really good job and made this believable. Plus, there was some comedy in there. So it was all around a good watch. You guys should watch.